So 5 years ago, in this very spot is where I made the decision to leave America, leave Los Angeles, and move here to the Netherlands. And even not knowing that this would be the best decision I was ever making in my life, something could have never prepared me for realizing how much I'd grow with a lot less. Man, I need to get up off the ground. This ground cold. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really plan this video. I kind of just had this thought because it just like hit me like a bag of bricks. I was like, oh snap, I feel different. Like it was like I realized that I like leveled up and I had to talk about it. And one of the things that helped quadruple my growth like a lot faster had to be that more doesn't mean better. And then right before me and my wife actually moved here, we actually lived in LA and we were doing pretty well. We were doing well in our careers. I was moving up, my wife's moving up. She worked in fitness, I worked in television. And legit, if we needed anything because things got a little bit pricier or say insurance went up or whatever, we just literally just work more and work a little bit harder. And we would just keep doing this. I mean, we both liked our jobs, and why not? Why not pick up some extra projects? Why not go ahead and do some extra side hustles? Why not? But then this started to backfire in the sense of, I noticed we would be more irritated at each other. We also would give up our weekends with each other. We also gave up certain vacations that we had planned. We would do all these things just to put in more and more time into working and literally just doing what we like to do. Because we just figured it was the right thing to do to get where we wanted to go. It was like the best way to get the best results. But it was not practical nor sustainable. Like a person can only work so much overtime for so long. Like I could only work 20-hour days for a certain amount of time. And again, it was not practical in the sense of like it was just causing damage in other areas of our lives. Ooh man, that sun is killing it. Wow, look at that sun. Holy cow. And here's where I hit that Super Saiyan level of more isn't better, less is actually more. It can be actually a lot more. Because I realized if I work just a little bit smarter and be a little bit more practical, especially with my time and the quality that I'm putting into work, I can go a lot further. And look, I know this sounds weird, and look, this ain't for everybody. I'm not, people have their own reasons. I'm just talking about how I went up to Super Saiyan level. That's all I'm talking about. Because what's so crazy is that by doing less, I'm able to somehow do more and do it more efficiently. Also translate into other aspects of my life. Like I am very careful who I give my time to. I'm so sorry, where are you from?
I'm from Cincinnati.
And man, this goes for so many things. And I'm telling you, that's the real sauce. Doing more with less. Because it's also easier to do more with less. It don't matter if we were talking about buying stuff or burning yourself out. It don't even matter. It seems like the solution is actually just do a little bit less to do better. And man, I'm telling you, when I was working these overtime hours, when I was taking on all these extra projects, just going this way, going that way, just being all over the place, the quality of things just kind of took a huge hit because there was no focus and there was no structure to what I was doing. Like there was none at all. And I wish I figured this out earlier. I wish that I figured out something so simple, yet was just so impossible at the same time. Like I wish I figured this out just a little bit sooner. And look, if I'm being honest, being here helped a lot for me to figure this out. I'm not even joking, because you see other people and you talk to other people and you see that they kind of have it figured out. Not everything, but they own the sauce. And it's not like they ain't working. It's not like they're lazy. They just got the sauce. Holy cow, dang, the sun dang, it's really nice now. Whoa, man. Jeez, I turned the corner and that sun was like, bam. So I think I'm mainly talking about ooh, with this bench it's a little cracky. Y'all hear that? Look. But yeah, I think just embracing this new found simplicity to life has just really been eye-opening in a way that it's really, really hard to understand. Thank you. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, at least for me, because it almost feels like I'm getting a lot further, a lot faster by pulling back a bit. And also literally just appreciating just things that I never really appreciated. Like for example, just appreciating like downtime. Oh man, that sun beaming right on me. I'm gonna have to move out the way, man. Hold on. Okay, I think that's better. Dang, that sun is hot, man. Woo. Yeah, man, just appreciating like downtime in the sense of like, I don't mean like just sitting here having coffee, which is something I also appreciate. Like these cappuccinos, a sauce. Plus, put the honey in, make it a skypuccino, pimping you Gucci. But I really mean just the appreciation for taking like a break, because I know this is gonna sound weird too, but I never really appreciated breaks and rest and all that other stuff. And I think it's mainly because I've always been on the go, always go, multiple jobs, side projects, always something, always working and trying to be as productive as I can by using all the hours as much as I can in a day. You know what I mean? Like I was that type of person. But man, I'm telling you, man, that's not it. I'm telling you, that's what I'm learning. That is not it. That's not the flex. That's not Super Saiyan sauce level. Because legit, it's almost the opposite in a sense of like, if you take breaks, you can do better work. You can go further, faster. And this is what I'm starting to see. And I think that's what helps me appreciate taking a break. I think that's what helps, because I could literally see the results. I can see it. I'm just like, I looked up, and every year the progression alone. Oh man, that bike is, man, that bike's so crusty. Dang, that bike crusty. She over there laughing too. But yeah, it's something that I can actively see results of in almost every almost every facet of my life and day-to-day activities. I see growth as I pulled back and did less, which is why I've come to terms that, yeah, you gotta appreciate these breaks, man. Like, I don't know. I think that breaks are important. Look, hey, I know, look, this is coming from somebody, I'm telling you, who used to spend the night in their office. So look, I'm just super saying, man, that couch in my office was not comfortable, but I've been there. That's all I'm trying to say. I've been there. Why is everything happening right around me today? Like, that is crazy, man. There's a dude that parked right next to me. Like, right in front of me. Like, look at this dude. Look at it. Like, right in front of me with the car on and everything. But yeah, man, also this whole appreciation for downtime and resting also takes a lot of stress off me. I didn't realize how stressed I was when I was always go. I never realized that until, I would say, maybe a year and a half ago. I was even stressed when I wasn't doing much, because I always felt like when I wasn't doing something, I should have been doing something. If that, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But now, man, I find the joy in like the littlest things. For example, just watching my kids, like when I just look at them and see them playing or something like that, it just puts a huge smile on my face. As well as just like learning a new word for the day or something like that, like learning a new Dutch word, like something that little puts a big smile on my face too. Look, I know that sounds dumb, but I'm telling you, man, appreciating downtime, yeah, it's a game changer, man. All right, now hold up, pimpin'. Look, I almost forgot. Y'all want to get down on this chocolate? Go ahead, pimpin'. Y'all know y'all want to. Let me see. Good. Come on, focus. There you go. Get it. Where I had that feeling for real, where I was just like, I stood here and I looked at the water and I was like, dang, this is it. It's sauce. That's here too. Like, we were staying right over there. And one morning, while my wife and my son were sleeping, I came out super early and I stood on this bridge, and I legit just talked about how I felt and said how this is it. And then and crazy though was that was in 20. That was I believe in February. It was in February of 2020. See you. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Oh man, something else that I find myself doing is literally appreciating more experiences over like stuff. And it's weird because like I really prioritize this. I really try to pay attention to just the experiences over just random materials. Man, look how nice that is. Dang, that's nice. Whoa. I think that's why I like stop at the bridges and look every time I walk by. But yeah, man, since I'm not so focused on getting just random stuff or looking to buy the next new thing, I then have more focus to like pretty much put into my relationships as well as like just my personal growth. Yeah, there was a motorcycle that went right past us right as I was saying, and yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah, hopefully y'all heard it, but if not, I said my personal growth. And I think with everything I talked about, just about more being less and how like I've been appreciating just certain things and being more mindful of just being here, just embracing the simple life, I think that just it's easier to do it because I'm not so focused on the next thing or buying the next thing or getting this thing or what other people have. Like that's not even like a concern of mine at all. Because having these lasting memories of like how I spend my time with my kids and my wife and my friends and other family members, like when my mom came and stuff like that, I realized that stuff is just, man, I'm telling you, that's just on a whole different level. That's the real Super Saiyan level. Just simply prioritizing experiences over material stuff. Man, it really opened my eyes in a sense of like, I really remember some experiences. Even when I was back in the States, I remember there were experiences that were just kind of thrown under the rug because I was focused on the wrong thing. So even though I might have been there, I wasn't really present for like being there. And it just made me kind of miss out on certain things with like my wife as well as like a lot of my friends too as well, because I was always working. So yeah, it just kind of really puts things in perspective when instead of focusing on stuff, prioritize experiences with the people that you love. Because it's all coming from basically just embracing my simple life here, embracing it and not fighting it, but just like pulling it in and giving it a big old hug. And feeling okay for it. You know what? I like not feeling so guilty all the time. I mean, I'm leveled up to the point where even saying no is getting a lot easier. It's basically just saying no and realizing how I should spend my time. And basically anything that doesn't align with my priorities, basically, I say no to because my time is very valuable. And look, this don't mean that I'm slacking off. It don't mean that I'm working hard or working less. It don't mean nothing like that, even though I am not putting in like 20-hour days anymore. Look, I did my nickel. I ain't going back. But it doesn't mean that I'm not working hard. It's just more of an appreciation for life, prioritizing what's really important, and also embracing my life here in the Netherlands, and the simplicity of my new life in the Netherlands.
When love comes in,
oh man, look how exciting. Look, I love these trees right here. The trees that they remind me of like cherry blossoms like in Japan. That's what these trees right here remind me of right here. There's some right here, and also there's a big one right there. That's like gorgeous. Side note too, I also like that Porsche.